Gigabyte P35X V3 Notebook Review. Portable gaming monster. While ultra-slim, high-end laptops were still rare in 2013, there are now quite a few slim gaming machines. Gigabyte introduces the P35X V3, an extremely high-performance model based on the GeForce 980M. Display. Although 3K and 4K screens are still causing problems, windows and fonts frequently too small, the technology is becoming more and more popular. FHD users initially have to get used to the high pixel density and sharp image impression, but after a while, they will get used to the resolution. Fortunately, Gigabyte opted for a high-quality WQHD end screen. The Panasonic VVX16T028J00 is not only able to interpolate well, 1920x1080 pixels are extremely crisp, but it also has an excellent brightness. Performance. Processor. It is no surprise that Gigabyte is installed with a quad-core processor from Intel's Haswell generation. The fast 2.5 to 3.5 GHz Core i7-4710HQ is known from the indirect precursor. Like most of its brothers, the 22nm product features a 6 MB L3 cache. Intel specifies its TDP with 47 watts, which is still justified considering its power. The P35X V3 uses the Optimus technology from NVIDIA to save as much energy as possible. Depending on the requirement, either the GTX 980M, or the processor-integrated graphics chip is enabled. Intel's HD Graphics 4600 copes reliably with routine tasks, videos, internet browser, documents, etc. Turbo boost. Unfortunately, the P35X V3 has inherited the phenomenon of a limited turbo. While other 4710HQ laptops accomplish up to 3.3 GHz in multi-core scenarios, Gigabyte's laptop settled at 3.0 to 3.2 GHz. The clock sometimes even dropped to 2.5 to 3.0 GHz in 3D applications. Graphics card. After months and months of waiting, NVIDIA has now finally given its premium range series the Maxwell architecture. Compared to the GeForce GTX 870M and GTX 880M, the shader units have not been increased, but the Kepler successor is very efficient. In conjunction with the improved clock rates, the GTX 970M and GTX 980M clearly stand out from the older models. For example, the latter model achieves 1038 rather than the previous 954 MHz. Even up to 1127 MHz are possible via duct GPU boost. Speakers. As we have already described in the P35W V2 review, the sound quality is rather poor. The 2.1 sound system produces a quite tinny, unbalanced, and muddy sound as typical for laptops. The Dolby Digital Plus technology cannot do much about that either. Battery runtime. Idle without WLAN, min brightness -6H04 min. Load maximum brightness -1H 34 minutes. Verdict. Hot and loud, these are the cons of the P35X V3. Gigabyte has not managed to cool the gaming hardware properly. Not really surprising since the chassis has a height of only 21 mm, 0.8 inches. That takes us to its biggest asset. There is hardly any other premium range laptop that is so light, compact, and portable. The first glance does not give an indication of the powerful innards inside the metal chassis. The GeForce GTX 980M is currently the fastest laptop GPU for gamers.